There was an earthquake, apparently, fairly recently in Russia. I'll show you where on the map. Maybe we should just watch this.
A Fox News alert, a massive 8.7 magnitude earthquake off the coast of Russia.
8.7 is pretty big.
Tsunami advisories and watches, including Japan, Hawaii, the entire west coast of the U.S. This could be one of the top 10 earthquakes ever recorded.
One of the top 10 earthquakes. Everything's so exaggerated. Hey, a reason why I wanted to do this video was like, you know what's going on, right? Someone's creating tsunamis using nuclear weapons on the ground. That's all I'm saying.
Joining us now from Fox Weather is Steve Bender is with us. Steve, 8.7, that puts it in the top 10. That means that these tsunami warnings and advisories are very real.
Sean, this is massive. And
It is massive. We know that Hawaii is like a massively central point for the American intelligence and army equipment. If someone or something was to just clear that, I've got a feeling like China will go straight for Taiwan if Hawaii wasn't there. It will be there. We're going to have to wait this one out and see what happens.
Just mentioned Japan's impacted by this. The U.S. Embassy in Tokyo has already been told evacuate and get to higher ground. And this was just off the coast of Russia, as you had mentioned, only 8 miles from the coast of Kamchatka, Russia. And so we've already seen on social media the waves that are pushing in towards Russia. For Japan, they're expecting 9-foot waves to impact the islands. As we
check that out. So these numbers, I had to look at a chart. We'll probably bring it up soon. The home is over here. You got nothing to worry about. This is where it happened. All the way over here. So tsunami warning. All these little islands that come all the way up to Alaska. This is a weird map.
the Aleutian Islands there, south of Alaska. And
Look at that massive strip of islands.
the peninsula, tsunami warnings for the western edge of that because of the proximity to the earthquake. We get down into Hawaii, they are also in a tsunami warning. This has been a confirmed.
So 3 meters, apparently, it's going to rise. Which on a normal day, on a special day, this ocean over here rises. Like our tide comes up 3 meters.
The wave that is moving in likely to make impact just after 7:15 local time. The Oahu Emergency Management said this is what you got to do. You got to get to at least a 10-story building and get to 4 floors or above that. So people are seeking higher ground right now. You look at the west coast of the lower 48. Everyone is under a tsunami watch right now for the Pacific Northwest. Washington and Oregon, arrival time 11:40 p.m. local time for that initial wave down towards Northern California, San Francisco.
It's crazy because this is one big plate, right? We'll go into the details of this plate for the geekuses soon because I absolutely loved looking at this. Yellowstone. Yellowstone's going to go off any moment, right? We know this. And if Yellowstone goes off, you know what happens. The temperature drops by like 5 degrees or something on the whole planet, even 10. It's like a massive event. And this plate is where Yellowstone is.
And those areas around the bay, about 12:30.
This is just a tsunami, right? We don't need to know how a tsunami works. We know this. This is Russia. This is like that first place I believe they got hit. Look. The fuck? If shit loads, what a fucking joke. I get out of here. Seriously. What the fuck?
1 hour later.
Alright, I believe this is the footage from Russia. Looks like typical Russian footage. Looks like it's from the 80s. What's going on? So it looks like it's coming out. There was some footage of it going in. What's this? 6.92 foot tsunami, so that's about 3 meters.
Ocean coming to the front door. All right. Plants are being dragged out. Who knows when we'll see those again.
So Hawaii's getting hit now.
All right.
That's crazy. All right. Oprah's got a road. Look at her. Schmug. She's got a road. Oprah's private road from Wailea to Kula is shut. The route could have helped coastal residents escape to higher ground fast, but it's closed. Hawaii is under tsunami warning. Why block? Because she is rich. And she don't give a fuck. This is traffic. Everyone trying to bail out onto higher ground, I suppose. There was plenty of warning, I guess. Was there? Doctors kept calm during the earthquake. Check it out. 8.9. That's crazy earthquake. That's really, it destroys buildings. All right, what's this? Tsunami waves hit Japan. So Japan, check it out. They're so prepared for it. They've got big concrete walls just ready for the tsunamis. Hardly anything is getting through as well. I don't know. Tsunami waves. I don't think this is going to be anything like the Japanese one. Obviously, that was right off the coast. But we've got 4 beached whales, which is pretty sad. Now, this is all going to come together. There is a reason why I'm doing this video. Look at that. 4 whales washed ashore. That's so sad. Are they going to eat them? Possibly. I really want to get to that footage. Where are my bookmarks? It's ridiculous. All right, so this is from the town Severokulisk. Far east shown aftermath of flooding caused by tsunami, which began to recede this afternoon. See a little bit of.
Looking west.
Damn! Look at this tiny little town. It's got like massive high-rise construction. Place is growing. I got some footage from it. That's crazy. That's so crazy. This is from an earthquake in 2024. See, nothing is real on the internet anymore. This is the footage I wanted to show. Jesus, it took so long to get this footage. Why? There's that initial tsunami hitting that town in Russia. Again, footage from the 80s. We get some of that massive buildings. The classic tsunami scenario, just buildings floating, massive warehouses floating. We watched that. That's pretty funny. All right, let's have a look whether we've got any more. Holy shit, this young man proves that Oprah's private road is closed, exposing her for not opening it, possibly saving many people's lives. Oprah's road, check it out. You got to go all the way around. Only other route. Oprah's road. Why would she have her own road? USGS says there is no tsunami. Crazy. Winfrey refused to open a private road. Did she even know this was happening? Alright, this is Maui police present stopping Hawaii tsunami evacuees from using Oprah's road before she finally relented to pressure and opened it. She did open it. That sneaky Oprah. For those asking why people didn't just break open the gates themselves, that's why it had police protection. Well, there you go. She's opened it. This is the grainy Russian footage once again. So as of now, the road is open. That's good. People are going to be able to evacuate quicker. But is there anything actually going on right now? Not that we can see. I guess I'm just going to have to. We don't know if any of this is from this year or from a long time ago. Wait, it's got a date on it. 2024, 1st of the 1st. I'm pretty sure that's genuine. All right, so we don't have any footage whatsoever, do we? Apart from what I've shown you guys. This is the least eventful tsunami. Russians keep tight on their info. So I don't think it's hit Hawaii yet. So that's basically where the earthquake was, right? So we get Russia being affected. Not really. Russia's behind it. Japan, it's been hit already. It's going to take a while before it hits Hawaii and California. We're probably going to have to do a follow-up video. I'll check that out. What an amazing piece of work. It's beautiful. See? It's 100 centimeters. No worries. It's just a wave. This one's 100 centimeters and it's got a bunch of shit in it. Well, at least Oprah's opened up the road. This guy's driving a big pineapple. You check that out. You get the scale of the biggest earthquake in centuries. What? Dudes. Top. Trust me, I'm getting to something here. Alright, we got top 5. Here we are. We're number 8. 8.8. So it's number 8 of biggest earthquakes ever. What's number 1? 1960. Chile. Only 1,655 people were killed. That's a massive earthquake. That hit somewhere. Alright, so, well, I'm calling this the least entertaining tsunami. I know that's harsh. It's not meant to be entertaining, but that Japanese one was next level. We saw a lot of footage of a lot of crazy stuff. Here we go. Got some better footage, I suppose, from Russia, from that town. There's water coming out. The Black Swan event. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Oprah. There she is, doing crazy stuff with, what's her face? Is that Katy Perry or Anyway, she's being put on watch. One of the strongest earthquakes ever recorded struck Russia's Far East early Wednesday. So all this footage that we're seeing, it looks like everyone's prepared.
How they were
What is this?
handle the watches and the warnings when it comes.
This is Hawaii. Look at it. It's so beautiful. It's amazing. Can we get a live cam on this? Probably going to hit at night, which is the worst. Oh, this was Hawaii. This is the gridlock in Hawaii. I thought it was that little town, but it's not. It's called gridlock because it's locked. You're just locked in a grid. What are they showing here? Why is the fucking loading time so horrible on these videos on X? You just gotta click them again. Damn. It is insane. Look at the Japanese fishing vessels. Just getting the shit out of the port. Ooh. Damn. AIS tracking shows fleet of Japanese fishing boats racing out to port earlier today. Tsunami warnings blurred. The mass evacuation unfolded just minutes after tsunami bomb. Here we go. Now this is why I wanted to do this video. I love it. I love how Destiny just throws this at us. The tsunami bomb, everyone. The tsunami bomb was an attempt during World War II to develop a tectonic weapon that could create destructive tsunamis. Project commenced after United States Navy officer E.A. Gibson noticed small waves generated by explosion used to clear coral reefs. That's what you want to be doing. Blowing up coral reefs. Good old America. The idea was developed by the United States and New Zealand military in a program called named Project SEAL. More like Project No More SEALs. The weapon concept was deemed feasible, but the weapons themselves were never fully developed or used. Of course they weren't developed or used. Like, nah, and Oprah innocent. Jeffrey Epps dead. These controls are back hard with the weather weapons worldwide right now. So what I wanted to say at the start of the video was, basically, we'll watch this. Let's.
1983, I did radio tomography with 30 watts, looking for oil in the ground. I found 26 oil wells over a 9-state area, and 100% of the time was accurate with just 30 watts of power beaming straight into solid rock. HARP uses 1 billion watts.
Do we know what HARP is? I'm going to assume you guys know what HARP is.
Beam straight into the ionosphere for experiments. Picture these strings on the piano as layers of the earth. Each one has its own frequency. What we used to do is beam radio waves into the ground, and it would vibrate any strings that were present in the ground. We might get a sound back like, and we'd say, natural gas. We might get a sound back like, and we say that crude oil. We were able to identify each frequency.
That does sound like crude oil.
We accomplished this with just 30 watts of radio power. If you do this with 2 billion watts, the vibrations are so violent that the entire piano would shake. In fact, the whole house would shake. In fact, the vibrations could be so severe underground that could even cause an earthquake.
Well, there you go. You could do that and make tsunamis, earthquakes, all that sort of stuff. Now, if Russia wanted to, this is what I believe. The future of warfare is basically going to be like countries using natural disasters against other countries, because no one can be blamed, right? Like, let's say, for instance, Russia actually detonated something underwater to cause this earthquake. They're not going to be blamed for it, even if there was an investigation, like with Chernobyl, you know. Someone gets on the wrist and they get away with it. So it's going to be very interesting what happens with Hawaii, because that is a key strategic point for America. Like, anyway, that's my take on the tsunami. We're going to keep an eye out just to see.
Иди сюда. А не видно, как трясется.
As always, like last time we caught, the last one, the Israel stuff. We caught like footage really early. We're very early, so there's not much. But look at that car shaking. What are you doing? Run crazy, guys. Look how beautiful it is there. Kamchatka Live. This vlog is the famous Kamchatka. What is this? Check it out. Look at the dog. The dog knows something's up. Dogs always know when something's not right. Check it out. Oh, look at that. That's like a tree. Oh, that's a playground. knows what that is. Yeah, it's crazy how much displaced by a tsunami. You know what I mean? Like that's not just a couple of countries. Black the sand is, damn. I don't know. I wouldn't be anywhere near the water if like I was in Hawaii now. 4.9 foot tsunami slammed the coast. Yeah, anyway, hopefully everyone's safe. They're saying number 6. See, I got number 8 because they're all the same. Richter scaled. One final footage. This is from California. Check out the birds. People know. They're watching the birds like, oh shit. Alright, that's just what they do. Like, it reminds me of Queensland, California. They do that here. Like, they migrate to another suburb. It's not major. What is this? Wait, what the fuck is this? Siberia. Is this the tsunami? Oh my god. Dudes, this is the best. I haven't seen anything like this. Holy crap. I wonder if this is... Look how much ice is already there. Surely that's not like... Almost ASMR. Yeah, that's really cool. I wonder if that's like legit. Well, I hope everyone's alright. I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna be okay. We're like... We know tsunamis now, don't we? With the yeah, this guy. Well, maybe this guy's not gonna be alright. But everyone else should be okay. Everyone else that's high up. Oh no way, getting hit by a tsunami. This is not footage that I was expecting. Holy shit, look at the rocks. Oh my god. Look at the rocks falling off the mountains. Holy shit. Dozens of sea lions and Sevrodova Island in the Russian region of Sajalin were hit by the tsunami. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, that's not cool. See, Japan's like got stuff made for it. Just disperses the water. They're onto it. They're geniuses, the Japanese. Oprah's private road is now open for evacuation. Check it out. She opened it up. That's her house there. Oprah coming through in a clutch moment. Well, she did come through, actually. She didn't have to do that, so... say what you say. 1 a.m. tsunami. Alright, so let's end this video, and we're gonna continue tomorrow. As soon as we have more. Alright, hopefully, everyone stays safe. I'm sure this won't be as bad as the Japanese one. That was absolutely horrendous.